I liked Drew too.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. Calvin Austin on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Setting him on the dive. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the go.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
A loss of 2.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Williams finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, they'll run. And he takes it down to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 33. Off the play fake, Williams. That's caught, he found some space. And he takes it in, touchdown Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here comes Austin. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. Steady.
Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Go street. 60 by 6. Go.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Got it. Ready?
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
18 ready. 60 Eagles.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready, set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19 tight, 19 tight.
Dropping back to throw. That one's caught, inbounds and beyond the marker.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And the Texans first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Cowboy 80, 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Hurt. the Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Takes the second down snap. Escapes the pocket. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
19, shot, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. He's going to try another deep one here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
It's now fourth down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
We've set it down from 37. Handoff now out of the gun. Oh, the football's loose. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. First play's a design run. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Viking 18.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. Handoff now from the gun. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
Their own 10-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Williams off the play fake. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Titans have a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. McConkey's got it again. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Williams from the gun. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That's caught for the first. So they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Now here's Cam Scatterbull on the ground. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterbull. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
14, Texans 10.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
The Texans take over first and 10.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
So second and 5 on deck, and as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be a first down, Texans. There's a dive up the middle. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Jack Jones making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They give it to him again. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be third and short at the 35.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Back to the well again. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw by Williams. Absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First down, play action. Flush down out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Running it now out of the gun. He's going to have this one down to the 28. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
First down, Texans.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have two left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. The Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. Third down.
Cup 19.
Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It's about 43 yards for him. Mevis able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
will line up for the
They give it to the back of his own lead. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
22. Texans 16.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Buffalo 8, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. All in left side. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot
19
downfield.
19 take, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now they send their back in motion right. They'll work against the blitz. Buying some time right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
All set to go now from the 35.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, Cougar 19.
Motion man sent left. On first down, they'll run. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You've got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On the ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. All down to the 26.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
We'll go with a design keeper. Trying to get this one outside Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go. 70 Warriors, 70. Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Williams on the play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Going play action, Williams. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. We'll go with a design keeper. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Off the option, it's Scatterboot. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. He finds him beyond the marker. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's Williams again. Sends this to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up by 12. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Williams. Has it at the 1. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
30, Texans 16.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
Ready?
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Wilson on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. 18. Pioneer.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. First and 10 from the 43.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Running back motions right.
Ready up.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Positive that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 68 Street.
Man in motion here.
18 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing it on 2nd down. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
A pickup of 17, and that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes again. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans have a 1st.
At the 27-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. We got Biggie first.
They'll run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
What is up?
Another carry for him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Third down. Here's Williams. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that makes this a three-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a three-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Get up. 70 Rangers. 70 Lions.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Warriors 70.
Back to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down. We'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. Finds his back complete. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Back to 60. 18. Pioneer. Riggs. Buffalo 18.
They're going to try and throw it here. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
60 Vikings. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for two.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They bring Higgins in motion left. All right, they're going to throw for it. Got it to one. He gets in for the two. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a two-possession game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Titans are able to cover off the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down from the 42. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Dumps it off to his running back. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Scatterboo now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Going right back to Scatterboo. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's Scatterboo on 3rd. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready, ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Warriors 7, let's go. 18 Cardinals.
They'll come out throwing. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
19 Lions.
Again to throw on second. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Now to throw. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.